So I've done a thing, maybe a good thing, hopefully a good thing, I'm not entirely sure yet. I've used World Edit to raise the entire colony up by one block, up and away from the water. I think the drowning, ocean creeper petting and water sorting issues we've been experiencing was due to it being so close to the ocean. So with any luck, moving the entire thing up, even just by the one block, should eradicate their lust for entering the ocean. I'm not entirely convinced yet, so I reckon that this is going to be more of an experimental episode where we just monitor them and see how they behave. Unfortunately, as simple-ish as it was to move the entire colony up by one block, it naturally broke a few things, mainly just the hut blocks themselves. I've had to reassign new workers to pretty much every build we have, and we have lost all recipes we have previously taught to them, but I've tried my best to reteach them the most relevant ones again, but I'm pretty sure that there's plenty more we'll need to teach to them as we do continue. Anyway, let's assign the builders some simpler tasks to do today, and we'll get a better feel for what has changed or what has broken since raising this whole place up. I see we have an open request for an iron mesh for the sifter, which that is on me. I set an iron mesh for the sifter build, but I don't think it's level 4 yet to actually use it. So let's get Christian then coming over to do that for us. The second builder, Sungyevo, is upgrading the Enchanter's Tower to level 2. It seems to be a fairly standard upgrade, so I'm very happy letting her continue on with that. The third builder, Thomas, is upgrading a farm to level 4 and is pretty much getting everything in for it. And this is one that I'm pretty interested in actually, because we need these farms growing us yet even more crops so that we can make more fancy foods. Seeing as these idiots are now starting to complain about their food factor now that their houses are better quality. Oh, and don't worry about the animals, they are all absolutely still safe within the base. Although we might be missing a golem doggo, he may be on the bottom of the ocean, and I think Snack has gone walkies. That damn hamster. On the topic of food, I have updated the cookery build's interior, so no longer will our precious idiots burn their feet off of the magma blocks underneath. We instead have some lovely, dangerous lava for them to cross, of which they will not burn themselves, and hopefully this won't burn down the building. We'll also see if this works here today or not. But I've been looking up a potential new food for the cookery to start making the restaurant based upon the crops that we grow here within the colony, and I think that eggplant dolma might be the best one for us to make. The recipe calls for eggplants, garlic, tomatoes, durum wheat and onions to make it, of which we do already grow a few of those crops. We are able to grow tomatoes, garlic and durum wheat within these fields too, so long as we get our hands on those crops to start cultivating them, which then just leaves some feta cheese for the colony to make, which the cookery can craft by using a large milk bottle. The large milk bottle will then go to the cowhand, who will milk their cows to fill it up. So all we then need to do is teach the glassblower how to make the large bottles in the first place. We'll head out and try find those new crops in a moment, just after we check in on the builders, of which Christian pretty much has everything in to upgrade the sifter to level 4. Sungyevo might be needing a bit more assistance with the Enchanter's Tower level 2 upgrade, and Thomas pretty much has everything he requires for the level 4 farm as well. And I don't actually think we need to help Sungyevo, she's just awaiting in on some deliveries. That is the forester taking forever stripping wood, but at least she's got that in now. I'm pretty sure that we can find most of these new crops within a plains biome. Well, there's durum wheat at least. Oh, there's a few more. We just need garlic and tomatoes now. Well, sorted. And that's Christian just finished with the sifter upgrade back at Paradise. Yes, I have named the colony now. let's get Christian then upgrading the sawmill for us. This will be to level 4, and I don't think I need to teach the blacksmith the iron mesh recipe. They should already know it. Yes, indeed they do. So that's the sifter's request now off the open request list. Just some compost for the flower shop, which we're heading up that way anyway to give the farmer these new crops. We'll pop into the composter afterwards. And so much for these idiots not entering the water. That's a courier. I have no idea how they even managed to get down there. Thomas now has everything in order to upgrade the farmer's hut to level 4. And I see that we are already making a platform underneath. This is an unusual platform actually. It certainly doesn't look like the rest. No, it really doesn't look anything at all like the rest of them. But that's fine, a little bit of decoration never hurts anyone. Oh yes, we really need to spend a bit of time upgrading the flower shop here, don't we? Yep, it's only level 1. That's fine, we'll get Thomas out to do that after he's finished off with the farms for us. And you simply just need some compost to plant your flowers, which means that this idiot here isn't producing enough. You're composting eggs and wheat seeds, why not some carrots as well? And some potatoes, I think that should be enough. I will go get you some in the meantime. I think I see an idiot in the water. Yes, I do. That is the florist. And there's a student killed an ocean creeper. Nothing has changed. You know, if the only thing that has changed with raising up the colony by 1 is this water sorting nonsense, then it was worth it to save me several countless hours just watching them do the same motion over again. Oh, it will be worth it. We are now 96% done with the farm upgrade, and this would be the point where he would start to do the water sorting, but I think he's basically just putting in leaves at the moment. That's maybe what's taking a bit of time. And there's Christian just finished with the sawmill. Oh, holy crap, that was really quick. That was unbelievably quick. There is no way he did water sorting as well there. Well, let's assign Christian the flower shop upgrade then. We'll get this up to level 2, then up to level 4 eventually. And I think Christian only has a few more lanterns to place down. And there's the farm. No water sorting. Oh, holy crap. Seriously, that quick? Are you kidding me? Oh, happy f***ing days. Let's choose a new crop then, which will be tomatoes. And here you go then, Finlay. You take those in and go start cultivating them. So long as you have been set that field, which you haven't yet, but now you have. I have started to notice a lot of the guards starting to sleep again. I think I do remember reading something about a new research within the university. Yes, coffee. Keeps guards awake. Guards need 100% less sleep. All we require for that is 4 golden carrots and tactic training before it to be unlocked. Tactic training actually unlocks our barracks, so we'll go ahead with that. And in half an hour, once that completes, we'll then go for coffee to stop these idiots from sleeping. And that means that we will then also have access to the barracks, which we'll need to find a home for at some point. And of course, we now have a pirate raid. Ugh, great. Just whenever I was hoping for a nice simple day. Samuel, this isn't your house. Southeast is somewhere over in that direction, so keep your eyes peeled for any underwater idiots. Oh, a knight was just killed to a pirate. I haven't seen a single one from this direction. Is the game lying to me again? Yeah, they might be, to be fair, because those pirates certainly didn't come from the southeast. I also really should make up a bow at some point. Having a sword at range really isn't helping. The fisherman was next. Right, I think they may have been in their house though, not at their fishing hut. Although that is clearly an easy way for them to get onto the colony. Ah, there's a planter as well. Okay, this isn't great. Although this is probably all of the idiots who have entered the waters when they really don't need to. Well, I think I've definitely found their sunken ship. Ah, there's Christian dead. That's a shame. This really isn't to the southeast of us, but it's fine. Here's some spawners, and I think I'll just eat through the poison damage there just to get rid of it. Ah, damn it, actually. Christian was a really good builder. Bloody pirates. Bloody drowned. Well, not too many spawners left. Hopefully, I'll take care of all of the drowned that are spawning in here too. And loot all of the goodies, if we can call it that, from these chests. Ah, this pirate ship has spawned on top of a drowned spawner actually. That explains it. Well, unfortunately, this one really didn't go all that well. I will grab all the loot that I can, however, including the hidden chest at the back with a Heart of the Sea in it, an easy conduit. But I think this may be the last spawner then, which I've taken out, and that should have stopped all of the pirates spawning in at least. Now just to get back and help our idiots actually take the rest of them out. Oh, and that's quite good actually. The remaining pirates are highlighted. No longer do we need to search to murder them. Yeah, there's quite a few remaining actually. That's quite annoying. Oh, and cool. Our first ancient tome. That'll be handy for some researches later on. And our second. Well, the raid certainly could have been better, but at least the changes to the colony seem to have been a positive one. It's not stopped them from entering the water, but I think it may have solved the water sorting nonsense the builders were doing at least. And that is an absolute win for me. Yeah, I may need to rethink the lava design.